Hi friends, welcome back. Rahu, the north node of the moon, also known as one of the demon planets in Vedic astrology, will be finally leaving the Nakshatra of Kritika and it will enter the Nakshatra of Bharani on June 13 and it will stay in Bharani till Feb 19, 2023. So this is a very important transit that we need to focus on and analyze the impact that it will have on the 12 signs of the zodiac. My predictions are mainly based on your moon or ascendant sign per Vedic astrology. If you don't know your signs, I recommend going to a online Vedic birth chart calculator, plugging in your details and finding out those signs. I have posted the timestamps in the description box below for your convenience, so you can watch according to your moon or ascendant sign. So, without any further delay, let's get started. For my Aries friends, Rahu is going to activate your 2nd and 7th houses because the Nakshatra of Bharani is ruled by the planet Venus. Although it is a friendly Nakshatra, Rahu is not considered to be a good planet for Aries sign. And it is also currently transiting in the enemy sign Aries itself. So you need to be careful in a few areas. When your 2nd house is activated, try to save your hard-earned money and do not take any major financial risks. Otherwise, you could drain your bank balance. Be watchful of the food you eat because eating too much unhealthy food can lead to serious health issues. Try not to get into arguments with your family members. When Rahu activates your 7th house, those people who are married or in a long-term relationship, try not to get into disputes with your partner, or that could lead to a strain in the relationship. It would not be a good time to start a new business or expand your business. Try to play it safe. If you are in a business partnership, then be courteous and polite in your dealings with your business partner, because arguments or disputes could possibly lead to a break in the business partnership. So as long as you are careful in some of these areas, this transit of Rahu will not be that bad for you. So I wish you all the very best. For my Taurus friends, Rahu will be activating your 1st and the 6th house because the Nakshatra of Bharani is ruled by the planet Venus. It is a friendly Nakshatra and Rahu is known to be a good planet for Taurus sign. So when your 1st house is activated, your personality will become very dominant. You will become ambitious and strive very hard to achieve your goals and objectives. A lot of recognition will come your way, and some people might even become famous. When your 6th house is activated, you will be able to win over your competition and defeat your enemies. Your everyday work-life routine will get exciting. You will become very passionate to achieving your goals and objectives, and you will be able to rise in much higher positions at your workplace. If you had taken any loans in the past, slowly you might be able to repay those. If you are suffering from any health issues, now you might start regaining your energy and your health might start improving. So overall, this transit of Rahu to Bharani Nakshatra will be auspicious for you. For my Gemini friends, Rahu will be activating your 12th and the 5th house because the Nakshatra of Bharani is ruled by the planet Venus. It is a friendly Nakshatra and Rahu is known to be a good planet for Gemini sign. So when your 12th house is activated, your expenses might definitely increase, but it might be for something that you enjoy, such as going for shopping, watching a movie, buying a new car, maybe going out on a romantic date, or possibly going on a long distance vacation. Some people might also relocate to a foreign country in regards to their job or pursuing higher education, such as master's or PhD program. Some people might start engaging more in spiritual or religious activities because 12th house is the highest of the moksha trikona. When Rahu activates your 5th house, you might benefit from some past stock market investments. If you are single and wanting to get into a new relationship, there is a chance you might meet someone and luck might finally start favoring you. But that person might be from a different race or religion than yours because Rahu represents foreigners, foreign land. So there is a chance you might connect with a person who lives in a country that is far away from yours. So overall, this transit of Rahu to Bharani Nakshatra is looking to be very auspicious for my Gemini friends. For my Cancer friends, Rahu will be activating your 4th and the 11th house. Because the Nakshatra of Bharani is ruled by the planet Venus. Although it is a friendly Nakshatra, Rahu is not considered to be a good planet for Cancer sign. So you need to be careful in a few areas. When your 4th house is activated, be watchful of your mother's health and make sure she does not ignore any health issues. Also, it would not be an ideal time to buy a new house or a new vehicle. Those students pursuing primary education such as bachelor's or high school, they will need to put in a lot of hard work and effort to get any desired results. Your stress levels might also increase, so doing yoga and meditation will be beneficial. When your 11th house is activated by Rahu, try not to get into arguments with your elder siblings if you have any. Otherwise, it could lead to a strain in the relationship. Also, try not to get into disputes with your friend circle or social network, or that could cause problems for you. So these are a few things that you need to be careful of when Rahu is activating your 4th and 11th houses. But if you take some precautions, this transit will not cause you any major issues. So I wish you all the very best. For my Leo friends, Rahu will be activating your 3rd and the 10th house because the Nakshatra of Bharani is ruled by the planet Venus. Although it is a friendly Nakshatra, Rahu is not considered to be a good planet for Leo sign. So you need to be careful in a few areas. When your 3rd house is activated, try not to speed and drive. Be careful on any short distance journeys that you might go on. Try not to get into arguments with your younger siblings if you have any, or that could cause issues. Also be watchful of your communication in general, because some people might take you the wrong way, which could lead to misunderstandings. When Rahu will activate your 10th house, your professional life will be affected by that. So if you are in a good job, try not to unnecessarily change jobs. Also, do not get into arguments with your bosses or colleagues, or that could lead to some repercussions at your workplace. If you are unemployed and looking for a job, do not lose patience. Keep applying to jobs, keep giving interviews, and with your hard work and effort, you can certainly land a good job in the time to come. So if you follow some of these precautions, this transit of Rahu to Bharani Nakshatra will not be that bad for you. So I wish you all the very best. For my Virgo friends, Rahu will activate your 2nd and 9th house because the Nakshatra of Bharani is ruled by the planet Venus it is a friendly nakshatra, and Rahu is known to be a good planet for Virgo sign. So when your second house is activated, your bank balance will get stronger, your savings will start to improve, and you might benefit from multiple sources of income. There might be also a reunion with family members that you might have not met for a long time. When your ninth house is activated, it will be a good time for those students wanting to pursue higher education in a foreign country, such as master's or PhD program. They might finally get accepted to their dream university. And those students already pursuing higher education in a foreign land, they will be able to achieve excellent academic progress, and they will impress their professors and achieve good grades. Ninth house is also the highest of the Dharma Trikona. So it will be good to pursue spiritual or religious activities. So overall, the transit of Rahu to Bharani Nakshatra will be beneficial for my Virgo friends. For my Libra friends, Rahu will activate your first and the 8th house because the Nakshatra of Bharani is ruled by the planet Venus. It is a friendly nakshatra, and Rahu is known to be a good planet for Libra sign. So when your first house is activated, you might become very dominant, independent, ambitious, creative. At your workplace, you might come out with innovative ideas and might participate in multiple projects which might impress your bosses and colleagues, and might help you to get appreciation and possible promotion. There is a chance some people might even become famous. When your 8th house is activated, you might benefit from sudden unexpected income. It could be through your spouse, through your in-laws, through insurance, through inheritance, through your past investments, something that you had never expected. Also, if you are in a research related field, then also this transit of Rahu and activation of the 8th house will help you to dig deeper in your research, and you will be able to be very successful in your field of topic. So overall, this transit is looking to be very auspicious for my Libra friends, and I wish you all the very best. For my Scorpio friends, Rahu will activate your 12th and the 7th house because the nakshatra of Bharani is ruled by the planet Venus. Although it is a friendly nakshatra, Rahu is not considered to be a good planet for Scorpio sign. So you have to be careful in a few areas. When Rahu activates the 12th house, be watchful of your expenses. Do not spend unnecessarily, or it could drain your bank balance. Also, be cautious of making any major financial investments, or you could face losses. Your sleep quality could get affected in a negative way, and some people might experience insomnia. Be cautious on going on any long distance vacations and avoid it if possible. When your 7th house is activated, those people who are married or in a long-term relationship, try not to get into disputes or arguments with your partner, or that could lead to disharmony in your relationship. It would not be an ideal time to start a new business or try to expand your current business. Those people who are in a business partnership, try not to get into disputes with your business partner. Instead, be polite and courteous, and that way your relationship can remain harmonious and peaceful. So if you follow these certain rules, then this transit of Rahu to Bharani Nakshatra will not be that bad for you. So I wish you all the very best. For my Sagittarius friends, Rahu will activate your 6th and the 11th house because the nakshatra of Bharani is ruled by the planet Venus. It is a friendly nakshatra and Rahu considers Sagittarius to be a neutral sign. When your 6th house is activated, you will be able to defeat your enemies and rise on top over your competition. If you are suffering from any health issues, slowly you might start recovering and feel better. If you had taken any loans in the past, you might be able to repay those. Also, your everyday work-life routine will get exciting and you will feel very passionate and you will have a lot of energy to achieve your goals and objectives, which might help you to get a promotion, a bonus, or a salary increment at your workplace. When your 11th house is activated, you might benefit from multiple sources of income. Your friend and social network might start expanding, and you might connect with some important people and might make some good contacts, which might help you in the future. So overall, this transit of Rahu to the nakshatra of Bharani is looking to be good for my Sagittarius friends. For my Capricorn friends, Rahu will activate your 5th and the 10th house because the nakshatra of Bharani is ruled by the planet Venus. It is a very friendly nakshatra and Rahu considers Capricorn to be a very good and friendly sign as well. So when your 5th house is activated, you might benefit from some past stock market or other speculative investments that you might have made. If you're single and looking to find love and romance, now luck might finally start favoring you, and you might be able to connect with someone and get into a relationship. But that person might live in a faraway place than yours, or might be from a different race or religion, because Rahu represents basically foreign land and foreign people. Also, those people employed in the teaching profession, you will be able to impress your students and they will applaud your teaching ability. When your 10th house is activated, if you are a professional working in a service job, then you will be able to rise in your workplace and achieve a higher position. Your bosses and co-workers will be impressed by your dedication and hard work, and they will give you the recognition that you deserve. For those people unemployed, I highly recommend keep giving interviews, as there is a good chance you will be able to impress those people and land a decent job with a good salary and benefits package. Your overall reputation and prestige will start increasing in your workplace and in society in general. So overall, a very auspicious transit for my Capricorn friends, and I wish you all the very best. For my Aquarius friends, Rahu will activate your 4th and the 9th house because the nakshatra of Bharani is ruled by the planet Venus. It is a very friendly nakshatra and Rahu considers Aquarius to be a very good and friendly sign. So when your 4th house is activated, those students pursuing primary education, such as bachelor's or high school, they will be able to achieve excellent academic progress as long as they put in the hard work and effort. If there was any strain in the relationship with your mother, slowly that might fade away and there might be more harmony and peace going forward. Your stress levels will also start decreasing and you will feel more relaxed. When your 9th house is activated, it will be a good time for those students wanting to pursue higher education, such as master's or PhD in a foreign country, and they might get accepted to their dream college. And those students already pursuing higher education, they will achieve excellent progress in their academics and impress their professors with their dedication and hard work. Some people might also engage more in spiritual or religious activities, which will be very beneficial for them because ninth house is the highest of the Dharma Trikona. So overall, a very good transit for my Aquarius friends, and I wish you all the very best. For my Pisces friends, Rahu will activate your third and the eighth house because the nakshatra of Bharani is ruled by the planet Venus. It is a very friendly nakshatra, and Rahu considers Pisces to be a neutral sign. So when your third house is activated, your communication skills will become very powerful and convincing. It will be good for those people in the field of sales, advertising, marketing, politics, public relations, real estate, and they will benefit a lot. Short distance journeys will also be fruitful, and your relationship with your younger siblings will get better and they will start respecting you more. When your eighth house is activated, you might benefit from unexpected sources of income. It could be through your spouse, through your in-laws, through inheritance, through insurance, through your past investments, something that you had never expected. Just be slightly careful when driving a vehicle and do not speed and drive. Also, if you are in the research field, then you will benefit from this activation of the eighth house. You will be able to dig deeper in your research and you will excel in your field of topic. So overall, a decent transit of Rahu for my Pisces friends, and I wish you all the very best.